Hello and welcome to Money Talks. Today the pound has fallen further after the Bank of England's emergency move. What have the Bank of England announced? They have announced that they are buying government bonds. Some say this is in response to the pound falling sharply after the market reacted to Liz Truss's mini budget. This is true, but really a falling pound is expected as part of the general market decline as the US moved to strengthen the US dollar. What does buying government bonds mean? Well, the Bank of England saying that they are buying government bonds is just another way of saying that they are doing quantitative easing. The Bank of England will give a sum of money to the government. In response, the government will have to pay interest on this. Currently, even though we know how much the Bank of England is giving the government, we don't yet know how it will affect government spending because we don't know the time period at which these bonds have to be paid off. So how many government bonds are the Bank of England buying? The Bank of England is buying 45 billion in government bonds. How much is 45 billion? Well, given that Britain currently has 2.15 trillion in GDP, the Bank of England has just lent the British government the equivalent of 2% of our gross domestic product. In total, the UK has 1,811,359,209,160 pounds of debt. This loan from the Bank of England adds 2% to that. I think it's better to think of this in how many years it would take to pay off. So let's think of it like this. If you spent £1 million per day, it would take you 7,754 years and 2 months to pay this debt off. Whereas the pound now? Well, currently it's fallen to $1.06. How has the market reacted to this news? Well, even though journalists will point to the movement of the pound versus the US dollar today, this is just general market volatility. The market hasn't really reacted to this announcement yet. What I think the market is actually reacting to is the interest rate rising of the US dollar. The US dollar has risen more than the interest rates on the pound, and I don't think the pound will recover until the Bank of England raises the interest rates. Currently, interest rates are sitting at 2.25% in the UK, and the Bank of England has failed to commit to bringing this up anytime soon. This is leaving lots of people in Britain questioning as to whether they should buy a mortgage now or whether they should wait till better market conditions, given the likely expectation that interest rates are going to continue rising sharply over the coming months. If you want to know my thoughts on whether you should be getting a mortgage and how much of a mortgage to get, that will be in my video next week, so please like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye.